Hi, my name is Dominic Tolero, and I'm Director of Industry Solutions for IBIS Inc. Our advanced supply chain software was written specifically for Dynamics AX. We have a total of 4 modules, and we'll talk to each one very shortly. We have Advanced Revenue Management. Advanced Revenue Management represents the planning, the setup, the agreements that you have in place for both vendors and customers, and it basically gives you an idea by creating what-ifs as to what you are going to be expecting as far as margins are concerned on individual orders based on all of your agreements that you put in place, whether they be special pricing agreements, trade agreements, whether they be vendor support dollars that are going to come back to you. And we have multiple features in there that we'll discuss as we go forward in other videos. Our Advanced Order Management is the second module. Our Advanced Order Management basically delivers the functionality and capability of dealing with omni-channel situations, all in the same way and all automated based on the agreements that you've set up in your Advanced Revenue Management. So whether an order is coming in through counter sales in the back of one of your storefronts, whether an order is coming in through fax, EDI, or on the phone with a client support person, it doesn't matter. Everything will be the same. The same information is being transferred, the same prices are being transferred, the same vendor support is coming into play. Also, it's designed to give a lot of information to your CSRs so that they look highly knowledgeable of both the customer, the product, the quantity, the inventory, the shipment, the costs, the margins. We want to create a knowledgeable sales force, especially the one that's customer facing. We then follow up with Advanced Inventory Management, where you've got a lot of the execution that comes into play. The Inventory Management module basically helps you manage that inventory, helps you position that inventory so you can get it out to the customer. They help you manage the inventory that you have so you minimize the costs. They help you manage the way you're going to ship that inventory to minimize costs and maximize customer satisfaction. So there's a lot of functionality on the Advanced Inventory Management, which is specific to how you're going to make everything else happen once the order is taken. And then we have our 4th module, which is our Advanced Business Intelligence and Analytics. What you've got here is the tool that everybody needs as a manager or as an operations person to be able to manage the business by exception. Businesses can't be managed. You can't manage everything that happens in a business every day, but you can manage the exceptions, which are the issues that you need to deal with, what are urgent, so that you can satisfy your customers, satisfy your folks internally, as well as satisfy your vendors. If you manage by exceptions, and if you look at some of these, we have over 93 different reports that we have added here. These are just a few that you see here, but you can look at the percentage of lost sales. That's important. You can look at gross margin return on inventory investment. That's extremely important. That's something you'd want to see every day in order to make sure in the morning that everything is being handled properly and being shipped out. Average customer payment days. These are all things that are important in order to run the business, run it profitably, meet your margins. The beauty of the way we report this is we've got gauges that you can actually see on your screen when you walk in your role center, when you turn on the system, and you can deal with the ones that are in red or orange. The green ones are working fine. The gauges can be pressed on, and most of them have reports that go along with it. So everything that's being reported is auditable and traceable, so you can deal with it and be effective in your management and your daily functions. The benefits that Advanced Supply Chain brings to you are multiple, but I just wanted to highlight a couple of them. You're optimizing visibility. Everybody gets to see what's going on. You get to see what's going on. You've got all that BI and analytics that's popping up on the screen with the information that you need. Your CSRs are educated because there's a lot of information that pops up on their screen when they're talking to the customers and so forth. Collaboration. Well, you're working out all these agreements with your vendors and your customers, You're opening up conversations and dialogue. You're managing inventory, whether it be VMI, vendor managed inventory, or consignment inventory. You're discussing and changing the way things are going to be shipped with drop ship and so forth. So there's a lot of collaboration that's taking place, which is extremely important. Your processes are being managed, the full process, from manufacturing to distribution to purchasing to shipping to invoicing to rebates and chargebacks. All of that is being managed. So we're actually representing the full process that a distributor or a manufacturer that distributes has to go through. Customer satisfaction, obviously, is one of the points that we're looking at increasing, because it's very important that your customers be satisfied. Otherwise, if you lose the customer, you may lose the distributorship if you're a distributor, and you can't afford that. And most important is increased margins. That's the idea behind everything that we do in advanced supply chain software. For more information on advanced supply chain software, please feel free to visit our website at www.ibisinc.com.